Hi everyone, I'm going to do a quick energy read for the divine feminine and then one for the divine masculine. I will probably make two different videos, okay? So I'm going to start off with I've done my meditation, I've done my intentions and called in the light beings, the archangels, um, God, our creator, Jesus, our Savior, Mary, Blessed Mother, peace, all the angels and saints. I've called in all who I work with, and we're going to go ahead and just start with the Archangel Michael cards. Archangel Michael, what message do you have? Which one card message do you have for the Divine Feminines watching at this time? Um, what do they most need to hear? What do Divine Feminines at this time most need to hear in the times that we're experiencing? Thank you so much, Archangel Michael, for everything that you do for us, all of your guidance and your protection. So really quick, everyone, I wanted to say that daily I call in the angels, and God and the universe to put on my path in my eye line, because I am not one who, I gotta stop saying that, but I've just never, like, I can't, when people whisper to you and they want you to read their lips, it just looks like mumbo jumbo to me. I can't do that. I can't pick up on sign language, not literal sign language. I can't pick up on hints and motions, and I don't know what the heck they're talking about. So, I ask for, I need it in my face. I need to come across what they want me to know, what they want me to see, what my next step should be. I need really clear messages and really clear guidance and double, triple synchronicities, because, I'm working on my self doubt, but that's just the way I can. Uh, Up until now, a lot is changing for me, and I am completely just almost like a different. Um, I'm like a different person. I'm not gonna say almost. I'm like a different person, and those synchronicities come so much that I'm starting to trust without seeing. You know how they say, you have faith without seeing. So two cards came out. Your home is protected. Your home is protected, as by angels. Your home is protected by angels. That's what Archangel Michael wants you to know. And write about your thoughts and feelings. Write about your thoughts and feelings. I just got this card not that long ago, from Archangel Michael. Hopefully that means something to you. So your home, maybe some of you are worried about maybe paying the bills, maybe some chaos in your home, maybe some family issues that are going on, or family dynamics that are, seeing some challenges right now. And Archangel Michael is letting you know that he has angels posted at your home 24 hours, 7 days a week, every moment. There are angels protecting your home. And I encourage you to call on them. I encourage you to acknowledge their presence. And again, without seeing them, that's what faith is. Faith is believing without seeing. So, um, and then also he wants you to write about your thoughts and feelings. Now, this could be going into writing, journaling, maybe starting that dream journal. That's something I have to do. Um, Starting that dream journal that you want, starting, if you are literally a writer, starting to make that, uh, write that novel, write that fiction, that nonfiction, whatever it is that has to do with writing. It could also be, maybe you need to write out a contract, or you need to plead your case on something, and it doesn't have to be in court, but Write about your thoughts and feelings. Put your heart into it and be vulnerable. Be vulnerable. Here's a prayer book. Be vulnerable. Let the other side know exactly what you want and why you want it. A lot of times, if there's bitterness, or just, it doesn't even have to be bitterness, it can be just misunderstanding, in a relationship. That is so, that is all too common. Misunderstanding in a relationship where people can't sit down and talk to each other and be vulnerable with their feelings so that the other person knows exactly where your heart is and where you're coming from. And that could clear up a lot of problems. So for me, myself, and people, there's a lot of people who do not agree with this, but if I need to get an important message to somebody, and I understand there's certain things you can't text about, I understand that. But if there's, I mean, if it's not for me, this is for me. If it's not a death, if it's not a breakup, like you can't text someone and break up with them or email them through a breakup. You can't break the news of a death, a literal death to someone on text. I get that, but in almost every other circumstance, to me, for me to feel like I'm heard, I need to text. I need to write it. I need to write it because I feel uninterrupted and I feel I get out the words I want to say instead of the words I say out of impulse. Okay? Because when you talk out of impulse, there's a good chance you're gonna regret those words, have to retract them. And so that's what I like. I'd like to write. I like to write my thoughts and feelings out. I don't I'm not that great verbally, because I am one who will get heated right away. If I feel my words are being twisted right in front of me and I'm being cut off, right away I can feel, whew, I'll start looking like, I'll make myself a fool because I will right away start raising my voice. I haven't been in that situation for a minute, and I'm hoping it's because I don't know if it's because I have walked away from situations and personalities and things like that would trigger me, and maybe not walked away, but sometimes you have to and when I say when I'm talking and rambling on here, please, I'm hoping that a message is coming through. You're like, okay, yeah, that's me too, or yeah, that's what I do, or okay, like an idea. Okay, maybe it would be better for me to write. Anyway, these are the messages that Archangel Michael wants you to know. Your home is protected. Maybe you're worried about mortgage. Maybe you're worried about bills. Whatever it is, your children in your home. Um, it's protected. The prayer says, Archangel Michael, thank you for watching over my home and its inhabitants. I ask that you post guardian angels at each window and door, ensuring its security. Thank you for guiding my finances so that I can easily afford to pay my rent, mortgage, and or taxes. Writing about your thoughts and feelings, prayer says, thank you for helping me tap into my God given creativity and wisdom so I clearly express myself and glean insight, blessing, and healing. Writing can help you glean insight, blessing, and healing. So maybe there's a difficult situation where you need more facts. You need to hear why the other side, the opposing party believes this way or has acted in such a way. Okay? We are going to go I don't know which ones I want to use next. That's my fairy tales. My fairy tarot. I myself, as a divine feminine, have felt I've changed a lot. I have grown a lot. I have so much more self love. And oh yeah, really quick, I wanted to share with you guys um, something I learned last night. Some more spiritual tools, but these sound amazing, and I would love to invest in one. They are pretty pricey. I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of monoatomic? What is it? Monoatomic crystals. Monoatomic Andara crystals. I came across a video last night. You know, I was led to it, obviously. And those crystals, I mean, they are just, people refer to them as magic crystals. The crystals we work with, amethyst, you know, solidite, all that, jasper, everything has a benefit for us, you know, and we appreciate them. They're beautiful. They enhance our natural God given gifts. You know, they help us to find that light in us. But this is a crystal type that I just heard about. Like I was just made aware of through a random video on YouTube last night, and I encourage you guys to look them up, do a little research, and if you can afford them, if after you do that research and you're ready for that next step, because they seem powerful. They just seem really powerful. There's this one woman by the name of Erica, or she goes by the name of Erica Rock. She has a lot of information. I saw her as a guest, and I can't remember what the channel was that she was a guest on last night. Not literally last night, but I watched it last night. And she explained all of the benefits for these. So I highly encourage you to look those up. Monatomic, Monatomic, Monatomic Andara, just the way it sounds, Andara crystals. And these crystals were discovered, I think, I think they said that they're way new out here, meaning 20 years. I mean, not that new, but 20 years ago. I've never heard of them. I've never come across a video explaining those. Say, Michael, what energies might the divine feminine be experiencing at this time? What might the divine feminine be experiencing, leaving, transitioning from, coming out of, needing help or assistance or guidance to come out of? What current challenge, what current situation, what current question, issue, energy is the divine feminine? Renewal. We got this last time. Renewal. And this was at the end of the energy read. This was coming. So now this is where you're at now, that we're starting with this. So I can imagine what is coming after this. Okay? Renewal. You are going through a complete renewal. Review the past and present so you can plan a bright new future. You're learning from your past lessons. Okay, no mistakes. You're learning from your past lessons, from your past experiencing, and bringing all that knowledge to your future. Understanding your life purpose. Releasing judgments of yourself and others. So right now you are definitely, like I said in the last reading I did, this card was at the end as something coming up or what you were headed for. Now, this is where you are. So, a lot of you um, have been doing the work and staying on path, and that's great, right? Um, so, so this is where you are, where you're coming out of, where you're transitioning from. So, where, what is the next step that spirit wants divine feminine to go toward, or what will be, what does spirit see, where does spirit see divine approaching next or heading toward? Stay in the course, given that the divine feminine energy stays the course, releases. With renewal, there has to be releasing, right? So given, spirit, that the divine feminine stays the course, Princess of Summer, gentle, sensitive, kind, inexperienced, a new relationship or emotional experience. So you're headed to a new relationship or a new emotional experience. This could be you coming into this whole new world of self, of walking in your power, walking in pure faith, walking in divine, like completely letting the divine lead you and trusting that all is as it should be. A compassionate friend you can share your concerns with. So this could also be an actual new relationship. This could be either if you're the divine feminine and you're in the, you're in the twin flame journey, this could be your masculine returning as a brand new, for a brand new relationship, as the masculine and feminine have released the past and have grown. Or this could be a whole new person. This could be a whole new venture, a whole new partnership as far as work. But it is going to be one out of where ego is not running the show anymore. A compassionate friend you can trust and share your concerns with. A partner, a business partner, a relationship that you can trust and be vulnerable with. I think last time we were talking about being in a, like, the ultimate, knowing that the ultimate relationship is someone that you can truly be yourself with. Okay? And this is something that that you're not experienced in, you've never had before. To be able to sit there and be 100% authentic with somebody, and know, not only you be authentic, but know that the other person is being 100% authentic with you. This is something that I know I've never experienced. There's always the ego, at least in the past, before we wake up, before we realize, we're living in this matrix type illusionary world that we have to mentally and spiritually break free from. Before that, our ego is a regular part of our day, and we have no clue that we are even giving our power to our ego or allowing our ego to steer us, in our work, in our relationships, in our in our character, in shaping our personality and our character with other people. We have no clue. We had no clue before, so this is a whole new way of being. Okay, so what might a challenge be for the feminine going forward, spirit? What might come up in the future that might make the feminine maybe second guess That way we were prepared. Okay. So can you give us, please, and thank you so much, Spirit, what might be coming up as a challenge? So the Nine of Autumn. Reward yourself for all your hard work, being happily and successfully self employed, cherishing your time alone. So, again, I believe we got this last time also. And I'm not quite sure. I have a feeling it might have been in the same position here, but this is like the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, and so a challenge might be this was about a new partnership, right? Maybe a challenge. I think this means that you've done your work, you've renewed yourself, and then your ego tries to slip in and says you don't need a partner right now. You're fine on your own. You've done all this work. You've worked through all the pain. You don't need to share this your rewards with anybody too personal right now. You don't need a partnership, you don't need a relationship, you don't need to open your heart back up to anybody or open your trust up to anybody right now, no matter what the situation may be again. Uh, Whether it be uh, family, say you had a falling out with a family member, okay, and because of all the inner work that you've done, you're gonna renew that relationship with that family member, okay, and that, wow, that's a huge accomplishment. If you are at that place to do that, that is, I mean, I commend you, um, because that takes a lot of inner work, and then this card could be making you second guess. Well, maybe this person is gonna hurt you again. Maybe this person is going to, whatever your ego wants to think back or drag back into your mind of how you were the victim. You were made a victim by this person, so yeah, let's shake hands, but don't get too close. That's not about what this new earth and the new energies in the 5D way of living is about. It's not about keeping, forgiving each other, yet keeping them at arm's length. That's not what it's about. So, your challenge could be your desire or the second questioning of yourself, doubting should you give up your solo life, your solo state of being, or your life without this person, or your life without this business partner, or you know maybe just being a one person business. Okay, that's your challenge. What So thank you very much for that message. And what spirit what will the outcome be? Okay, what advice, what will the outcome be? Where do you see you're leading the feminine to this inexperience? This is coming up, an inexperienced world. The challenge might be to stay back in a comfort zone of um building a small wall. So there's no such thing, and I'm saying that as a joke, there's no such thing as a small wall. Okay, a wall is a wall. So what guidance do you have regarding these? So the Queen of Spring, believe in yourself. Wonderful people want to help you. Maintain a balance between work and home life. Believe in yourself. People want to help you. Maintain a balance between home and work life. So, Spirit is saying people want to help you. Yes, you've done all the work. The challenge of you second guessing to let somebody in or give someone a second chance or give a relationship. After all, you're obviously going to, you're not walking blinded anymore. So you can tell when a person is lying and when you believe a person is being genuine with you. Brilliant, loyal, talented, friendly. There's loyalty that is coming in. Okay, and believe in yourself that even if, okay, let's say this, even if there something goes astray, okay, you've learned so much, you are so balanced within yourself that it's not going to have the same outcome or effect on you that it did before, because you're not the same person, you're not the same light. Your light is, you're shining your light now. Don't throw all the wisdom and knowledge away. Okay, we started off with renewal. You're a renewed being, you're a renewed person here, you're a renewed soul. I don't know why I said that, because it's kind of like you're the queen of spring. People want to help you, and don't be fearful. Don't be fearful of letting people in, okay? The next card that came in with that is Three of Autumn. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. Be the best at what you do. Being compensated for your creative talents. Being compensated for your creative talents. Follow your passion when it comes to your career. So maybe this is, for a lot of you, this is a work area. Okay, and this came out like as an extra card for this. So maybe not everyone, but yeah, follow your passions. And the Three of Autumn, that's about three. That's about collaboration. So again, it is saying, this card also is saying people want to help you. Or I'm sorry, this one is saying people want to help you. This one is saying that you may just want to go it alone or be tempted to go alone. But the Nine of Autumn over here with advice on what to do is the Three of Autumn. Spirit is saying to believe in yourself, that even if fallouts do happen again, or misunderstandings do happen again, believe in yourself that you've renewed yourself, you've learned new ways to work through obstacles. Okay, you're not the same person, you're powerful now. You have the knowledge that you are empowered by all of the beings of light now. You're not walking alone anymore. Okay, you're not walking alone anymore. You're walking with spirit. Okay, so what do I want to get? Okay, I haven't worked with this deck, and I pulled it out because I want to work with it. This is called the Conscious Spirit Oracle deck, because right now is about us changing our state of consciousness. Okay, I was hearing on the way home from work this morning that in a message, and I can't remember what video I was watching, but it said the 5D earth, or the new earth, heaven on earth, is here. It's been here. It's our conscious mind that has to change so that we can see it. Right now, these cards are saying everything's good. You're going in the right direction. You're going to start, and nothing is without challenge. You're going to have this new this new situation come up where you may feel challenged to stay or back paddle into the comfort zone of protecting yourself before anything even happens. You know, that's the crazy part, when we protect ourselves and don't even give a situation a chance. We don't even give people a chance. We miss out on life, and we miss out on opportunities by doing that. So, Spirit, thank you so much for these clear messages. I'm hoping you guys are getting something out of this. So let's see which card from here, Spirit, Ancestors, Breakers, can we benefit from at this time for this reading for this group of divine feminines. Again, this is the feminine. This could be a collaboration with the masculine, trusting enough to start a new way of trusting each other, to work with each other. Okay, just to work with each other in a work setting, in a job setting, and on your journey, because again, divine masculines and divine feminines have, and here's the Archangel Michael card. We started with Archangel Michael, and he is showing himself again. Isn't that beautiful? We started with Archangel Oracle cards, and the Archangel Michael card came out. Number 16 card, which is a 7. 7 is dominant for me right now. It's meaningful for me at this time. I am grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings to my life. I am grateful for the strength and courage that Archangel Michael brings to my life. That is so true for me. I am so thankful for Archangel Michael. Um, I was just saying the other day to my aunt that had it not been for my grandparents, my grandfather uh, just passed recently, and I work with, you know, closely with Archangel Michael, and my grandfather and my grandmother, we would have to because we were children. Okay, nobody wants to, children don't want to do that, but every single night my grandparents said the rosary, and they included the Archangel Michael at the end of each decade of beads. So Archangel Michael was very talked about and prominent in our my home growing up. I did grow up primarily with my grandparents and my mother, but my grandparents. So I love that Archangel Michael is here and showing that he's here and validating this reading. Archangel Michael, I'm grateful for the strength. That's what the card says. I'm grateful for the strength and courage Archangel Michael brings my life. Archangel Michael's name means who is as God. His sword of light represents strength and courage in both our physical and spiritual aspects. You can call upon Michael to cut away your attachment to fear. Okay? To fear. I lost my place, sorry. You can call upon Michael to cut away your attachment to fear or any negative emotions that might be preventing you from moving forward. Michael can also be called upon when you need protection from a person or situation. If you are burdened with situations or relationships that do not serve your higher self, call upon Michael to cut the cords attaching you to them so that you can move on in your life without their burdens. Always request Archangel Raphael to heal. Archangel Raphael is for healing, to heal these cuts and release the cords with the love and gratitude for the lessons each has given. Michael is your rock in the angelic world. As long as you are on a path of truth and are aligned to your soul purpose, he will assist you in releasing all that does not serve your higher good, while at the same time instilling within you a feeling of strength, courage, and awareness of your path ahead. Beautiful. Thank you so much. And I'm glad I brought those cards out. I will only bring one of those. Um, I do want to bring out a light worker card. I haven't used these cards in a while, and I used them. This is the Alana Fairchild Light Worker Oracle deck. So I used these last night, and I want to use them. I got some good messages, very clear and um, comforting messages. Again, I'm one that needs messages in my face that resonate, just so clearly that there's no doubt. And that's what I got last night for a couple of readings. I was also practicing because I still haven't gotten very used to the size of these cards. I have big hands for a female. I have bigger hands than any of my cousins. But I mean, they're good for cards. They're good for me holding card decks and big card decks. But anyway, okay. So, Archangel Michael, Light Being Spirit, I'm so grateful right now for this reading message. I'm grateful, guys, because I've been working on my um, intuition and opening up, my crown chakra and working with just the higher beings in meditation to help me to see my power and not my inner power and strength and my God-given gifts, and to embrace them and not and to release fear that I am not good enough. And so I love when everything just comes out so smoothly, it flows. So that's what I'm grateful for, and I'm hoping that again, that at least one person that this resonates with, and that it validates your experiences, your thoughts, your worries, your concerns, and so that you can continue to go forward on this journey of ascension, because again, that's what we are here for. Trust in the plan. Trust in the plan. Where I was saying earlier, faith is seeing with believing without seeing. I'm sorry, I don't even know if I'm saying that term right. I know, like, it's trust in the plan. Look at God is just He, or this could be you. We all have God within us. We are all a part of God. When we need God, all we have to do is look inside of ourselves, because that's how close God is. We are part of Him. Trust in the plan. You're renewing yourself. Trust that your home is protected and your financial needs will be met. Be honest and truthful with how you communicate your needs, your wants, your desires. We're all about truth now, living in our truth now, right? Trust in the plan. I'm going to read this. This is number 13. Trust in the plan. Let go. Let go of the fear. Don't get stuck. People want to help you. It's time to let in that other person, and you're going to come across challenges. The thing that changes is our reaction and the way we even accept the challenges. I was saying, I commented on a video. It was Chad Terrell. He's really good. I'm a new subscriber to him, so his channel is really, really good. If you are a divine feminine or a divine masculine, his channel, his readings are they're great. He's not only handsome, but not only a pretty thing to look at, and a handsome thing. I'm sorry, pretty handsome, whatever, a beautiful thing to look at. But he's just so in tune. I love his readings. Anyway, I had commented on one of his videos, and I said the time, our healing time, all this, everything we went through, divine feminines, before renewal, was a time to come to completely, truly accept all the pain and hurt, that betrayal that we endured, and truly accepting it means truly accepting it to the point that we no longer look at it as betrayal or pain that was inflicted on us. We look at those, we don't even label it as that anymore. So that takes a lot of work. We don't label it as that. We label those experiences, those events that that we shared in, that we experienced, either with the divine masculine or others. We label them now as stepping stones to our true divine empress self. Without those experiences, without those stepping stones, I would not be in the energy and on the path, walking the path so strongly like I am in this very moment, had I not experienced those events. Okay? So trust in the plan. In preparation for radical growth, there can be temporary disorder and chaos. Whilst the mind may worry that something is going wrong, the spirit knows that this is the way for the old to disassemble, so that new can be formed. Although you may feel out of control during such times, you do not need to resist the process. There's no need to attempt to impose your own sense of order upon the greater plan. This is imposing your own sense of order. Okay? Rewarding yourself, being happily and successfully self-employed, cherishing your time alone. Okay, this is imposing your own plan. Spirit is saying there's a new collaboration experience here. You're inexperienced in a new partnership, but the fear, the challenge is you wanting to impose your own order. Okay, there's no need. Okay, there's no need to attempt to impose your own order, your own sense of order upon the greater plan. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here if in need. Okay, I'm sorry. You do not need to seek solutions, for there is no problem here in need of solving. What has been is being cleared away in preparation for the next chapter in your life. Have faith. All is well. Have faith. There's that word faith again. Renewal is having faith, walking in faith, even though you can't see. Jake Ducey just had a video that talked about our eyes, not trusting in what we see in front of us. We don't see. Can you see all the hard work you've done? You can't see that. Can you see pain? You can see the reaction from pain. You can see crying. You can see anger. Can you see growth from that pain? No, you can't see it. It's just a knowing. Okay, so have faith. Have faith in the plan. Do not fear. You may see the life you have known. I'm sorry. Do not fear. You may see the life you have known appears to be ending. You may find, with the renewal, you may find that the things you used to do, or the way you used to do, the way you used to think, no longer seem as relevant as they once were. You may feel your relationship and friendships are changing. Some may even be ending. Perhaps you find you no longer have the energy or motivation to keep certain relationships going in your life. However, your energy is meant to be withdrawing from what is once supported. This is not an abandonment or betrayal. It is not selfish. It is honest. When you trust in your spiritual growth, all that happens is love. That means that even an apparent loss always serves love, whether that is immediately obvious or not. It is sometimes necessary for both parties to become free and live their true destiny. Life is a loving, creative journey for your soul. That means there. Oh, I wanted to say real quick. This came to mind. If this is a new relationship, and it's not with with your counterpart, okay, there's no need to feel um guilty or like the plan isn't working, okay, or that you failed at your divine partnership. Again, divine partnerships, you're meant to work together for the greater good of the earth, of humanity. It doesn't say that you have to be in a romantic relationship with each other. I don't know why I said that, but okay. um so because if you have to walk away from the idea that you will rekindle, okay? So that's just for some people. However, your energy is meant to be withdrawing from what it once supported. This is not an abandonment or betrayal. It's not selfish. It is honest. When you trust in your spiritual growth, all that happens is love. That means that even an apparent loss always serves love, whether that is immediately obvious or not. It is sometimes necessary for both parties to become free to live their true destiny. Life is a loving, creative journey for your soul. That means there will be times when the very thing you have worked toward needs to crumble so that the next evolution of your soul manifests of your soul manifestation upon the earth can take place. It is natural, and although it can be challenging to trust in a greater creative process during times when it seems as though there is only chaos and confusion, you are strong enough spiritually to do so. To feel peace during such times, you must trust in your own inner knowing over what appears to be. Again, not seen with your eyes. Okay, to feel peace during such times, you must trust in your own inner knowing. I just said that. Oh, you're knowing that you have grown. You're knowing that you're on the right path over whatever appears to be visual, 3D, whatever appears to be in the 3D. You are divinely scheduled to evolve at this point in your life. Okay, you're divinely scheduled, okay? Whoever's watching this, you're divinely scheduled to evolve at this point in your life. Can you sense an exciting growth phase happening for you? I know I can, okay? There is another way for you to live, to be, to thrive and love in the world, and you are rapidly heading towards it. This is a time to surrender control and allow a higher power to direct your course. Okay? Many exciting new opportunities, situations, and connections will come into your life as a result of what you are experiencing now. It is all part of a greater divine intelligence unfolding in loving service to your own sacred life path. Have faith and stay true to your spiritual principles. Trust in an unfolding higher plan. Know that all changes in your life serve your higher good. The universe knows what you need, and in the process of delivering it to you, all is happening for a greater purpose. You can flow with the changes in loving trust. Your perfect time for resurrection will follow this deconstruction, and it will occur in the perfect way. Very nice. So it says here, invocation. Okay, you can repeat after me for this if you'd like. The invocation for this card of trust the plan. I call upon the loving genius of divine order that is manifesting itself in my life now. I have gratitude for the grace, compassion, truth, and liberation that is expressing itself through the changes now happening or soon to happen in my life. Thank you for always guiding me onto my truest and most joyful path. I ask through unconditional love for assistance, insight, and support to help me trust in the plan of love unfolding in my life. I ask for this same gift for all living beings through divine grace and my own free will. So be it. So this is beautiful. Trust in the plan. If this does happen to be a reconciliation with the divine masculine and you are tempted, your ego, it kind of gets you in the head of you can do this on your own. Okay. um the Three of Autumn is about collaboration, working with others. So that's beautiful. This is all about trust and trust in where you're at right now. Trust in all of the work that you have done so far. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this reading with a divine feminine card. This is another card that someone had given to me, and I appreciate it so much. I haven't used them on in any videos. I don't even video that much. I will though, because this is something that I want to do. I don't have that many followers, but it's my inconsistency, my self doubt, and that's what I am totally. I resonate with this. I hope you do too, but I definitely resonate with every part of this reading. And it's funny because I did a reading for myself last night, and I also resonate with that, and so I wanted to do one for the collective divine feminine, and I totally I can get something out of this um, reading as well. So again, I need to put my best foot forward and step into my knowing that I can do this and I can help divine feminines